Chapter 1 of the book Think and Grow Rich introduces the story of Edwin C. Barnes, who desired to become a business partner of Thomas Edison. Barnes demonstrated a burning desire and persistence to achieve his goal. He took unconventional steps to reach Edison and eventually got a chance to work with him. Through his determination and definite purpose, Barnes succeeded in becoming Edison's business associate. The chapter also tells the story of R.U. Darby, who quit mining for gold just 3 feet away from a significant discovery. He learned a valuable lesson about persistence, which later helped him achieve success in selling life insurance. The chapter emphasizes the importance of having a state of mind that attracts riches and the significance of not giving up when faced with temporary defeat. The book suggests that success comes from a state of mind, definiteness of purpose, and the ability to convert failures into opportunities. It encourages readers to develop a success-conscious mindset, remove the belief in impossibility, and learn from successful individuals like Henry Ford, who achieved greatness through determination and understanding the principles of success. In this passage, the author emphasizes the power of our thoughts in shaping our destiny. Quoting Henley's lines, "I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul." The author contends that we hold this mastery and captaincy because we have the ability to control our thoughts. The author explains that the ether surrounding the earth is a form of energy with a universal power that responds to the nature of our thoughts. Positive or negative, the thoughts we hold attract circumstances, people, and opportunities that align with them. The author cites the examples of 2 successful individuals whose achievements were influenced by their dominant thoughts. The upcoming chapter is hinted to hold a principle that can change one's financial destiny. The author shares a personal reference, including a letter from a member of Congress, who attributes his success to the principle shared by the author in a commencement address. The passage highlights the importance of self-analysis and offers a suggestion for a book to share practical encouragement and guidance for those seeking success. It stresses that our thoughts and the ability to control them are essential keys to realizing our goals and dreams. Chapter 2 of the book is titled Desire, the Starting Point of All Achievement. It begins by recounting the story of Edwin C. Barnes, who had a burning desire to become the business associate of Thomas Edison. Barnes' desire was not just a mere wish, it was definite and translated into a dominating obsession in his life. He worked relentlessly towards his goal, even starting in the most menial work to get closer to Edison. The chapter emphasizes the power of a burning desire to achieve a specific goal. It explains that success requires a definite purpose, determination, and a willingness to burn all bridges behind, leaving no room for retreat. The author outlines 6 practical steps to transmute the desire for riches into its financial equivalent. 1. Fix in your mind the exact amount of money you desire. 2. Determine what you intend to give in return for the money. 3. Establish a definite date by when you intend to possess the money. 4. Create a definite plan and start taking action immediately. 5. Write out a clear, concise statement of your desire and plans. 6. Read your written statement aloud twice daily, believing yourself already in possession of the money. The chapter encourages readers to be practical dreamers, to have a burning desire to achieve their goals, and to maintain a definite purpose. It mentions that the world now favors those who are open-minded, tolerant, and willing to take risks, as it demands new ideas and solutions. The author cites examples of famous individuals, like Edison, O. Henry, Beethoven, and others, who turned their dreams and desires into reality despite facing numerous hardships and failures. The chapter concludes by encouraging readers to cultivate hope, faith, courage, and tolerance, and to be ready to receive the opportunities they desire through an open and believing mindset. The passage you shared is a compelling and inspiring story of the power of desire, faith, and perseverance in achieving remarkable results. It tells the story of a father who refused to accept the limitations placed on his son by a physical affliction. Instead, he instilled in his son a burning desire to hear and speak, despite being born without ears. Through relentless determination, the son not only developed partial hearing but also found a way to convert his handicap into an asset by helping others with similar challenges. The key themes highlighted in the passage are: 1. Burning desire. The father's unwavering desire to help his son overcome his deafness becomes the driving force behind their success. He believes that with enough desire and persistence, any obstacle can be overcome. 2. Faith and belief. The father's firm belief in the power of desire and the potential for a positive outcome plays a crucial role in influencing his son's mindset. The son's trust in his father's words and encouragement further strengthens his resolve. 3. Persistence and resourcefulness. The father is resourceful in finding creative ways to stimulate his son's hearing ability, and develop his speaking skills. He creates bedtime stories to instill self-reliance and imagination in his son. 4. Turning adversity into advantage. The father teaches his son to view his deafness not as a liability, but as a unique advantage that can set him apart from others in a positive way. 5. Overcoming skepticism and doubt. People around the father and son are skeptical of their efforts, but they remain focused and determined to prove that desire and belief can bring about profound changes. 6. Helping others. The son's success with hearing aids and his experiences with overcoming adversity lead him to dedicate his life to helping others with hearing impairments. 7. The mysterious power of the mind. The passage acknowledges that there are aspects of the human mind and its abilities that science cannot fully explain. Overall, the story serves as a testament to the power of a burning desire and unwavering faith in achieving extraordinary outcomes, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. It reinforces the idea that with the right mindset, any obstacle can be transformed into an opportunity for growth and success. Chapter 3 of Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill discusses the concept of faith and its role in achieving one's desires. According to the book, faith is a state of mind that can be induced or developed through repeated affirmations or auto-suggestions to the subconscious mind. When faith is combined with positive emotions such as love and sex, it can create a powerful force that reaches the subconscious mind and influences infinite intelligence, leading to the manifestation of one's desires. The author emphasizes the importance of developing faith to transmute the thought impulse of desire into its physical equivalent, such as money. He suggests that repeating affirmations and visualizing oneself already in possession of the desired outcome can help convince the subconscious mind that the desire will be fulfilled, leading to the development of faith. To develop faith, the book provides a self-confidence formula that includes committing to taking persistent action towards one's definite purpose, concentrating thoughts on the person one intends to become, and demanding the development of self-confidence through auto-suggestion. The book also mentions the power of love and its connection to faith, citing examples of influential figures like Mahatma Gandhi, who achieved great things through the influence of faith. Overall, the chapter emphasizes that faith is a crucial element in achieving success and prosperity. By using auto-suggestion and developing a positive mental attitude, individuals can tap into the power of faith and attract the resources needed to accomplish their goals. The chapter also cautions against negative emotions and thoughts, as they can lead to self-destructive patterns and hinder success. It appears that the passage you provided is an excerpt from a book discussing the creation of the United States Steel Corporation and the principles of success. The passage emphasizes the importance of faith, cooperation, and the power of ideas in achieving great accomplishments and accumulating fortunes. The central figure in this story is Charles M. Schwab, who envisioned the United States Steel Corporation and conveyed his idea with great faith and persistence to J.P. Morgan and others. Through his efforts, the corporation was formed, and it became one of the most significant and successful corporations in America. The passage also emphasizes that riches and success start with thoughts and ideas. When combined with faith, these ideas can lead to extraordinary achievements and substantial profits. The book seems to advocate for a shift in business practices, moving away from methods based on force and fear, and promoting cooperation and faith. It suggests that leaders who understand and apply principles similar to those employed by Mahatma Gandhi can create a spirit of full cooperation and lasting power within their organizations. Overall, the passage discusses the power of ideas, the importance of faith and cooperation, and the potential for great success when individuals act on their visions with persistence and determination. The above passage is from Chapter 4 of the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, titled Auto-Suggestion, the medium for influencing the subconscious mind. In this chapter, Hill discusses the concept of auto-suggestion, which is a form of self-suggestion that influences the subconscious mind through the repetition of thoughts and ideas. The chapter emphasizes the importance of controlling one's thoughts and using auto-suggestion to develop a money consciousness to attract wealth and success. The key points from this chapter include: 1. Auto-suggestion is the communication between the conscious and subconscious mind through thoughts and self-administered stimuli. 2. The subconscious mind can be influenced and directed through auto-suggestion, either with positive or negative thoughts. 3. All thoughts that enter the subconscious mind must pass through the filter of the conscious mind. Thus, one has control over the material that reaches the subconscious. 4. Auto-suggestion involves repeating specific statements or affirmations with emotion, and belief to program the subconscious mind with the desired outcomes. 5. The instructions in the book involve using auto-suggestion to visualize and manifest one's desires, particularly related to financial goals. 6. The subconscious mind acts on thoughts and instructions with faith and emotion. Therefore, it is essential to mix emotion and belief with the thoughts to achieve desirable results. 7. The chapter encourages the reader to apply auto-suggestion diligently, with persistence, and to be open to inspirations from the subconscious mind. 8. The book advises readers to have absolute faith in the process of auto-suggestion, and to read the chapter aloud every night until they are convinced of its effectiveness. Overall, this chapter focuses on harnessing the power of auto-suggestion to program the subconscious mind and create a mental state conducive to achieving one's financial goals. It stresses the importance of faith, persistence, and emotional involvement in the process of transforming desires into tangible results. Halpin didn't settle for being just another salesperson in a crowded market. He knew that to stand out and achieve his goals, he needed specialized knowledge and a unique approach. He took the time to study his product, understand his target market, and develop a personalized sales strategy. As he gained experience and knowledge in the field of hearing aids, Halpin realized that there was a huge untapped market for hearing aids for children. He saw a need and an opportunity to provide a specialized service that few others were catering to. With his entrepreneurial spirit and specialized knowledge, he founded his own company, Hal Hen, focused on providing hearing aids and related products specifically for children. By combining his passion, knowledge, and unique market focus, Halpin built a successful business that not only fulfilled his own ambitions, but also made a significant impact on the lives of countless children and their families. The key takeaways from this chapter on specialized knowledge and personal experiences are: 1. General knowledge is not enough to accumulate wealth. Specialized knowledge, organized and directed toward a specific end, is necessary. 2. An educated person is not just one with formal degrees but someone who can acquire any knowledge they need to achieve their goals. 3. Many successful people find specialized knowledge through their mastermind group or by seeking guidance from experts. 4. Continuous pursuit of knowledge is essential for success, and learning should not stop after formal education. 5. Home study courses and specialized training can bridge the gap for those who need to acquire additional knowledge but cannot attend traditional schools. 6. Taking initiative, being resourceful, and having a well-prepared plan can lead to opportunities that others might overlook. 7. Starting 1 or 2 steps above the bottom and having the habit of looking for opportunities can significantly accelerate one's career. 8. Specialized knowledge, combined with imagination and unique approaches, can lead to innovative business ideas and entrepreneurial success. In summary, specialized knowledge is a powerful tool for achieving success and wealth. By continuously learning and applying this knowledge in practical ways, one can overcome challenges, open doors to new opportunities, and achieve their goals. In this section, we learn about Dan Halpin, who was dissatisfied with his job but decided to take action to improve his career. He aimed for a higher position and became the assistant sales manager of his company. His determination and success caught the attention of M. Andrews, chairman of a competitor company, who offered Halpin a higher position as sales manager. Through hard work and a refusal to compromise with circumstances, Halpin quickly rose to become the vice president and general manager of the Acoustican division. The story emphasizes the importance of taking control of one's career and refusing to settle for a job that doesn't align with one's ambitions. Success and failure, it is argued, are largely the result of habit, and having a strong desire to excel and associate with successful individuals can greatly influence one's trajectory in life. The chapter also introduces a new profession that emerged due to the changing economic conditions: the business of marketing personal services. With so much money being exchanged for personal services, there is an opportunity to provide specialized assistance to individuals seeking better paying opportunities. The chapter suggests that forming an alliance of people with suitable talents, such as writing, advertising, typing, and business getting, could create a successful venture in this field. The woman who developed the personal service sales plan for her son became highly successful in this profession, helping others market their personal services for higher pay. She carefully crafts plans that benefit both the seller and the purchaser of personal services, and her unique approach allows her to charge a percentage of the increased pay she helps her clients earn. The chapter concludes by stating that the idea of marketing personal services has the potential to yield great wealth for those with imagination and the desire to pursue it. Specialized knowledge is readily available, and combining it with imaginative ideas can lead to organized plans that yield riches. The chapter encourages readers to embrace their imaginations and seek opportunities in this growing field. In this chapter on imagination, the author emphasizes the power of this faculty in shaping human achievements and creating fortunes. The imagination is described as the workshop of the mind where plans and ideas are formed and given life. Man's ability to harness nature's forces and achieve great advancements in various fields is attributed to the use of imagination. The chapter highlights two forms of imagination: synthetic imagination and creative imagination. Synthetic imagination arranges old concepts into new combinations, but does not create anything new. Creative imagination, on the other hand, allows direct communication with infinite intelligence and brings forth new and innovative ideas, often in the form of hunches or inspirations. The author encourages the reader to develop and use their imagination to transform desires into tangible reality, especially when it comes to accumulating wealth. Examples of individuals who used imagination to create wealth are presented, such as the story of Dr. Gonzalez, who attracted $1 million for his educational institution through the power of definite purpose and a clear plan. The chapter emphasizes the importance of definiteness of purpose and the burning desire to achieve one's goals. It suggests that ideas are valuable commodities and that knowing how to sell ideas can lead to great success. Overall, the chapter stresses that the principles presented in the book, combined with the proper use of imagination, can lead to the realization of desires and the accumulation of wealth. The author encourages repeated readings and study of the book to fully grasp and apply these principles effectively. In this section, the author explores the potential of the radio industry as a field of opportunity for those with creative ideas. The author suggests that the future of radio lies in producing programs that can convert listeners into buyers, providing tangible value and proof of effectiveness for sponsors. This will require a new breed of advertising experts who can interpret ideas in terms of sound, as opposed to traditional visual advertising. The author draws a parallel between the early days of the moving picture industry and the current state of radio, implying that there is plenty of room for those who can recognize or produce innovative ideas. The opportunity in radio, as in other fields, lies in developing and applying the principles of success discussed in the book. The author shares an example of Andrew Carnegie, who made a fortune by surrounding himself with individuals who could bring his ideas to life. The story emphasizes the importance of determination, definiteness of purpose, and burning desire to achieve one's goals, as demonstrated by the author's own experience. Furthermore, the author highlights the power of ideas, which are intangible forces with the ability to outlive the brains that create them. The example of Christianity is used to illustrate the lasting impact of a single idea that continues to shape the world centuries after its inception. Finally, the chapter concludes with a powerful statement that success requires no explanations, while failure permits no alibis. This underscores the importance of taking responsibility for one's actions and outcomes, and the necessity of embracing a burning desire to achieve success. In this chapter on organized planning and the crystallization of desire into action, the author emphasizes the importance of creating practical plans to achieve one's desires, particularly in the pursuit of accumulating wealth. The steps outlined involve forming a mastermind group, aligning with like-minded individuals, and meeting regularly to develop and perfect plans for wealth accumulation. The author highlights 11 major attributes of leadership, stressing the importance of qualities such as unwavering courage, self-control, justice, decisiveness, and cooperation. Successful leaders must also be willing to render humble service, have a pleasing personality, and understand and sympathize with their followers. Furthermore, leaders should have a keen sense of imagination and master the details of their positions. The chapter identifies 10 major causes of failure in leadership, including an inability to organize details, selfishness, fear of competition, and lack of loyalty. It emphasizes that real leadership is about encouraging and guiding others rather than using force or authority. The new brand of leadership required in the modern world involves cooperation, empathy, and the ability to multiply oneself through capable lieutenants. The author also points out several fertile fields where new leadership is in demand, such as politics, banking, industry, religion, education, and journalism. In each of these fields, the old style of leadership has fallen short, creating an opportunity for new leaders who possess the qualities and principles discussed in the chapter. Throughout the text, the author stresses the importance of persistence, the willingness to adapt, and the habit of creating and checking practical plans until they work successfully. Temporary defeat is seen as an opportunity to learn from mistakes and rebuild better plans for future success. In summary, the chapter underscores the significance of leadership, the essential attributes for successful leaders, and the need for new leaders in various fields. It also emphasizes the importance of practical planning and persistence in achieving one's desires and ambitions. It seems like you've provided an excerpt from a text that discusses opportunities for new leaders and a new brand of leadership in a rapidly changing world. It also talks about how to apply for positions effectively and the media through which services can be marketed. Additionally, it emphasizes the importance of presenting one's qualifications and experience in a well-prepared brief when seeking employment. The passage highlights the shift in the relationship between employers and employees, with the focus moving towards a partnership approach, where both parties serve the public efficiently. The text touches on the significance of courtesy and service in today's business landscape and the consequences of seeking personal gain without giving value in return. The overall message appears to emphasize the importance of adaptability, professionalism, and a customer-centric mindset when marketing personal services and seeking career opportunities in a changing world. If you have any specific questions or need further elaboration on any particular aspect of the text, feel free to ask. The text you provided talks about the importance of marketing personal services effectively and permanently. It introduces the QQS formula, which stands for quality, quantity, and the spirit of cooperation. To market personal services successfully, one must focus on delivering high-quality service, increasing the quantity of service provided over time, and maintaining a positive and cooperative attitude. Additionally, the text discusses the capital value of one's services, emphasizing that income earned from personal services is a form of capital. It suggests that the capital value can be estimated by multiplying the annual income by 16 2/3. Furthermore, the text lists 30 major causes of failure, which can hinder success in life and business. These causes include lack of purpose, ambition, education, self-discipline, health issues, negative personality traits, wrong associations, lack of decision-making ability, fear, and many others. To improve one's chances of success, the text recommends conducting an annual self-analysis to identify strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. It encourages continuous growth and progress in marketing personal services effectively. If you have any specific questions or need further clarification on any part of the text, feel free to ask. This text discusses a self-analysis questionnaire for personal inventory, and then delves into the concept of capitalism and its role in providing opportunities for accumulating wealth in the United States. It emphasizes the importance of organized capital in modern civilization and the benefits it brings, such as providing food, clothing, and shelter, as well as transportation and other conveniences. The author defends the capitalistic system and criticizes those who seek riches without giving anything in return. The text also addresses the criticism and attacks that capitalism has faced from various groups over the years. In this continuation of the text, the author emphasizes the importance of rendering useful service as the only dependable method of accumulating and holding riches. They stress the power of the law of economics, which governs all economic transactions and cannot be bypassed. The text defends the capitalistic system and addresses criticisms against it, arguing that America provides abundant opportunities to accumulate wealth through various industries and services. It emphasizes that success and riches come from providing value in service, not from expecting something for nothing. The text also warns against attempts to ignore the law of economics, as it leads to negative consequences and societal upheaval. Finally, the author states that these observations are based on 25 years of analyzing successful and unsuccessful individuals in America. Chapter 8: Decision. In this chapter, the author emphasizes the importance of decision-making in achieving success and accumulating wealth. The lack of decision is identified as one of the major causes of failure among people who have experienced setbacks. Procrastination, the opposite of decision, is presented as a common enemy that needs to be conquered. The author mentions that successful individuals who have amassed great fortunes all had the habit of making prompt and definite decisions, and they were slow to change those decisions. On the other hand, those who failed to accumulate wealth tended to be easily influenced by the opinions of others and were hesitant in making decisions. The significance of keeping one's own counsel and not revealing plans and purposes to everyone is highlighted. The chapter then delves into the historical context of the American Revolution and the signing of the Declaration of Independence. The author describes how the decision-making process of influential figures like John Hancock, Samuel Adams, Richard Henry Lee, and Thomas Jefferson played a crucial role in shaping the birth of the United States. Their courage and determination in making critical decisions that could have led to their own demise demonstrated the power of decisiveness and how it can shape the course of history. The chapter concludes by emphasizing the importance of decisiveness in one's personal and professional life. The habit of indecision is said to start in youth, and the education system is criticized for not adequately promoting the habit of definite decision-making. The author suggests that every student should be compelled to declare their major purpose and undergo training in the habit of decision before advancing in their education. The chapter emphasizes that definite decision-making requires courage, and it is a crucial factor in achieving financial independence and success. The author states that the book provides instructions for marketing personal services and choosing a desired job, but they will be of no value unless the reader decides to act upon them and organize a plan of action. Chapter 9. Persistence. In this chapter, the author emphasizes the importance of persistence in achieving one's desires and accumulating wealth. He asserts that persistence, fueled by willpower and desire, is the key to success for those who accumulate great fortunes. The author mentions how successful individuals like Henry Ford have been misunderstood and labeled as ruthless due to their persistence in pursuing their goals. The author highlights the need for a strong desire and definite plan as the starting point of all achievements. He advises readers to develop the habit of persistence by applying specific principles, such as definiteness of purpose, desire, self-reliance, accurate knowledge, and cooperation. The chapter also discusses the fear of criticism as a major obstacle to persistence. Many people let the fear of what others might say or think stop them from pursuing their goals, leading to missed opportunities and unfulfilled potential. The author urges readers to overcome this fear and persistently work towards their objectives. Throughout the chapter, the author provides examples of successful individuals who achieved their goals through persistence, like Fannie Hurst and Kate Smith. He also warns against common symptoms of lack of persistence and encourages readers to take inventory of their weaknesses in order to overcome them. Overall, the chapter reinforces the idea that persistence is a crucial factor in the journey towards wealth and success. It encourages readers to be resolute in their pursuit of goals and to resist giving into challenges and setbacks. Developing persistence requires dedication and consistent effort. Here are some practical steps to cultivate this essential trait. 1. Find your definite purpose. Identify your specific goals and aspirations. What is it that you truly want to achieve? Make sure your purpose is something you're genuinely passionate about, as this burning desire will fuel your persistence. 2. Create a clear plan. Once you have a definite purpose, outline a well-defined plan to achieve it. Break down your goal into smaller, actionable steps and establish a timeline for each. Continuous action is crucial in maintaining momentum. 3. Shield yourself from negativity. Surround yourself with positive influences and avoid negative people or discouraging environments. Stay away from pessimistic thoughts and self-doubt. Keep your mind focused on your purpose and your plan. 4. Seek supportive allies. Find like-minded individuals who share your aspirations or who have succeeded in similar endeavors. Forming a friendly alliance with such people can provide encouragement, motivation, and valuable insights. 5. Embrace failure as part of the process. Understand that setbacks and failures are normal parts of any journey. Instead of letting them discourage you, view them as opportunities to learn, grow, and refine your approach. 6. Maintain consistency. Consistency is key to building persistence. Make a commitment to work on your goals regularly, even if progress seems slow at times. Small, consistent actions accumulate over time and lead to significant results. 7. Develop resilience. Cultivate the ability to bounce back from disappointments or challenges. Keep a positive attitude and learn from your experiences. Remember that every successful person has faced obstacles and setbacks on their path to achievement. 8. Visualize success. Regularly visualize yourself achieving your goals and enjoying the rewards of your persistence. This practice reinforces your determination and strengthens your belief in the possibility of success. 9. Stay flexible and adapt. While persistence is vital, be open to adjusting your approach if necessary. Sometimes circumstances change, and being adaptable allows you to find alternative routes toward your objective. 10. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Recognizing your progress boosts your confidence and reinforces your commitment to your purpose. Remember that developing persistence is a gradual process that requires patience and dedication. Stay focused on your goals, keep pushing forward, and never underestimate the power of persistence in achieving success. Chapter 10. Power of the Master Mind. In this chapter, the author emphasizes the importance of power in achieving success and accumulating wealth. Power is defined as organized and intelligently directed knowledge, and it is required both for accumulating money and retaining it. The author identifies three major sources of knowledge: infinite intelligence, accumulated experience, and experiment and research. The concept of the mastermind is introduced, which refers to the coordination of knowledge and effort among two or more people working towards a specific purpose in a spirit of harmony. The economic advantage of the mastermind is evident, as successful individuals often surround themselves with a group of people who provide advice, counsel, and cooperation. This cooperative alliance has been the basis for many great fortunes. The chapter delves into the psychic aspect of the mastermind principle, which is more abstract and difficult to grasp. When individual brains coordinate and function in harmony, they create an intangible force likened to a third mind. This power is compared to the energy found in thinking, and it can be absorbed from the great universal storehouse of infinite intelligence. Several examples of individuals who harness the mastermind principle are given, including Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, and Mahatma Gandhi. These individuals achieved remarkable success by surrounding themselves with other great minds and forming harmonious alliances. The chapter concludes by stressing the importance of mixing the power used in the pursuit of money with faith, desire, and persistence, and putting it into action through a well-defined plan. It highlights the significance of one's thinking process in determining success or failure, and how understanding and utilizing this power can lead to the accumulation of wealth. Chapter 11. The Mystery of Sex Transmutation. In this chapter, the concept of sex transmutation is discussed, which involves channeling sexual energy into other forms of creative expression. The emotion of sex is linked to a state of mind, but due to misconceptions and improper influences, it is often associated only with physical aspects. However, sex energy holds three constructive potentialities: perpetuating mankind, maintaining health, and transforming mediocrity into genius through transmutation. Sex transmutation simply means shifting the mind from thoughts of physical expression to other creative thoughts. The desire for sexual expression is powerful and can lead to enhanced imagination, courage, willpower, persistence, and creative abilities. By redirecting this energy into other pursuits, such as literature, art, or business, one can achieve remarkable success. The chapter emphasizes the importance of the creative imagination, often referred to as the sixth sense. Geniuses are those who deliberately use this faculty, communicating with sources of knowledge not available through ordinary thought. Stimulation through various mind stimuli, including sex energy, can elevate one to a higher level of thought, enabling access to creative insights. The author presents historical examples of great leaders and achievers who are highly sexed individuals. However, achieving genius status requires harnessing this energy for transmutation rather than dissipating it through physical expression. Many successful individuals find their inspiration from the opposite sex or through creative use of sex energy. Moreover, it is noted that some people succeed later in life due to initially dissipating their energies before discovering the power of transmutation. The chapter also mentions individuals who attain creative insights through the use of alcohol and narcotics, highlighting that artificial mind stimulants can sometimes trigger creative bursts, but they are not recommended for achieving lasting genius. The text discusses the relationship between love, sex, and creativity. It emphasizes that love and sex are essential emotions that, when properly balanced, can lead to genius and great achievements. Love, when combined with sex and romance, can elevate one's creative efforts and bring harmony to marriages. The text also highlights that men are motivated by their desire to please women, and that women have the power to make or break men. Understanding and wisely catering to men's nature can lead to successful relationships. Chapter 12. The 7 major positive emotions. 1. The emotion of desire. 2. The emotion of faith. 3. The emotion of love. 4. The emotion of sex. 5. The emotion of enthusiasm. 6. The emotion of romance. 7. The emotion of hope. The 7 major negative emotions. 1. The emotion of fear. 2. The emotion of jealousy. 3. The emotion of hatred. 4. The emotion of revenge. 5. The emotion of greed. 6. The emotion of superstition. 7. The emotion of anger. Positive and negative emotions cannot occupy the mind at the same time. One must dominate. To gain control over your subconscious mind, make sure that positive emotions constitute the dominating influence of your mind. By forming the habit of applying and using positive emotions, they will eventually dominate your mind, and the negatives will be excluded. Prayer, as a means of communication with infinite intelligence, must be approached with the right emotional state. Fear and doubt in prayer are counterproductive. The proper emotional state, mixed with faith, is necessary to send messages to the subconscious mind and subsequently to infinite intelligence. Just as radio waves are modified to be transmitted through the ether, your prayers must undergo a transformation in your subconscious mind to be effectively communicated to infinite intelligence. Mere words from a prayer book are insufficient for this purpose. Faith is the agency that gives your thoughts a spiritual nature and allows them to reach infinite intelligence. The subconscious mind acts as an intermediary between your mind and infinite intelligence, translating your prayers into terms that can be recognized by the higher power and bringing back answers in the form of plans or ideas for achieving your desires. Faith is crucial in this process, and fear must be eliminated for effective communication to take place. Understanding the power of the subconscious mind and the role of emotions in the process of prayer will allow you to tap into its potential and connect with infinite intelligence for guidance and manifestation of your desires. Keep the positive emotions dominant in your mind, have faith in your prayers, and be persistent in your efforts to harness the power of your subconscious mind. Chapter 13. The Brain, a broadcasting and receiving station for thought. The human brain, according to the author's observations in conjunction with Dr. Alexander Graham Bell and Dr. Elmer R. Gates, is both a broadcasting and receiving station for the vibrations of thought. Just like a radio station, the brain can pick up and transmit thoughts through the medium of the ether. The creative imagination serves as the receiving set of the brain, allowing it to receive thoughts released by other brains through the ether. When the brain is stimulated to a high rate of vibration, it becomes more receptive to the vibrations of thought from outside sources. This heightened state can be achieved through positive emotions, such as those involved in sex transmutation. The broadcasting principle involves mixing feelings or emotions with thoughts and passing them on to the subconscious mind. This is achieved through autosuggestion, a method described earlier in the book. By utilizing the subconscious mind, the creative imagination, and autosuggestion, one can effectively use their mental broadcasting station to communicate with the intangible forces of the universe. The Depression, a reference to the economic recession or hardship experienced by the world at some point, is seen as a blessing in disguise. It has provided humanity with an opportunity to understand and tap into the intangible forces of thought and creativity. The study of the brain and its intricate machinery has just begun, and there is much more to learn about its potential and the intangible forces it can connect with. The chapter ends by hinting at a method for harnessing the power of the mastermind through harmonious discussion among a group of individuals. By blending their minds together in a round-table procedure, they can stimulate their minds to access knowledge and solutions beyond their individual experiences. The author suggests that anyone can come into possession of the famous Carnegie formula by adopting a similar plan and using the mastermind principle. This formula is mentioned briefly in the introduction and is likely a significant key to success and achievement. Chapter 14, The Sixth Sense. In this chapter, the author introduces the concept of the sixth sense, which is the apex of the philosophy discussed in the book. The sixth sense is that part of the subconscious mind known as the creative imagination, through which ideas and inspirations flash into the mind. It is believed to be the medium of contact between the finite mind of man and infinite intelligence, which is a combination of both the mental and the spiritual. The author emphasizes that to understand and apply the sixth sense, one must first master the other 12 principles outlined in the book. This includes principles like desire, faith, autosuggestion, and others. The author shares a personal practice he used to develop his character and creativity called the Invisible Counselors. He would imagine himself in a meeting with great historical figures like Emerson, Lincoln, Edison, and others, seeking their wisdom and guidance. Through this imaginative practice, the author claims to have received valuable insights and inspirations. While the concept of the sixth sense may be unfamiliar to many, the author suggests that some of history's great leaders and thinkers, like Napoleon, Buddha, and Christ may have made use of this faculty in their achievements. He encourages readers to remain open to the idea and continue their mental development to unlock the potential of the sixth sense. The chapter concludes with the idea that the sixth sense is a power that can help individuals overcome fear, master their imagination, and achieve their desires. It is a faculty that can be developed through meditation, self-examination, and serious thought. The next chapter is said to focus on the mastery of fear, describing the 6 fears that can hinder one's progress and success. The author believes that overcoming fear is crucial for developing faith and achieving one's goals. Chapter 15 of the book discusses how to overcome the 6 ghosts of fear, namely indecision, doubt, fear of poverty, fear of criticism, fear of ill health, and fear of loss of love or someone, and fear of old age and death. The chapter focuses on the fear of poverty, explaining its destructive nature and how it can lead to various negative outcomes. It emphasizes that fear of poverty is a state of mind and can be controlled and eliminated through self-analysis and self-awareness. The chapter also discusses how money plays a significant role in people's lives and how the fear of poverty affects individuals mentally and emotionally when faced with financial difficulties. It ends with an observation on how some employers take advantage of those who are economically struggling. It seems like you've provided a passage discussing the fear of criticism, fear of ill health, fear of the loss of love, and the fear of old age. These fears are common and deeply ingrained in human nature. The passage explores how these fears can affect people's behavior and decision-making in various aspects of life. The fear of criticism is discussed as something that has been developed over time, possibly related to political motivations or societal pressures. The fear of being criticized can lead individuals to conform to societal norms, even if it goes against their true desires or needs. This fear can be detrimental to self-expression and personal growth. The fear of ill health is described as stemming from negative thinking and suggestions, leading to a hypochondriac mindset. It can result in a person becoming overly concerned about their health, even when there is no real cause for concern. This fear may also drive people to seek various remedies or treatments without professional guidance. The fear of loss of love is attributed to historical practices of stealing mates and jealousy between individuals. It can lead to distrust and suspicion in relationships, causing a strain on emotional well-being. Finally, the fear of old age is discussed in relation to the possibility of poverty, the fear of afterlife consequences, declining health, and loss of independence. This fear may lead people to develop an inferiority complex or believe they are slipping mentally and physically, even though these years can be some of the most fulfilling and productive. Overall, the passage highlights how these fears can manifest in various behaviors and attitudes, impacting individuals' lives and well-being. It emphasizes the importance of understanding and addressing these fears to lead a more fulfilled and empowered life. The text you provided discusses the fear of death, worry, and susceptibility to negative influences. It emphasizes the importance of self-analysis and self-awareness to overcome these challenges and achieve success and happiness. Let's summarize the main points. 1. The fear of death. The fear of death is a common fear rooted in religious beliefs and the uncertainty of what comes after death. The text argues that embracing death as a natural transition or the possibility of an eternal peaceful sleep can help alleviate this fear. 2. Worry. Worry is a state of mind based on fear and indecision. It can be overcome by making prompt and firm decisions and cultivating a burning desire for achievement and useful service to others. 3. Susceptibility to negative influences. This is referred to as the 7th basic evil, a state of mind susceptible to negative suggestions and influences that can hinder success. To protect oneself from negative influences, the text advises recognizing one's weaknesses, being cautious of who one associates with, using willpower, and focusing on positive thoughts and attitudes. 4. Self-analysis test questions. The text provides a list of self-analysis questions to help individuals assess their weaknesses, fears, and areas for improvement. The goal is to gain self-awareness and take actions to overcome these challenges. 5. Taking control of one's mind. The text emphasizes that individuals have the power to control their minds and thoughts, and by doing so, they can shape their destiny, achieve success, and find happiness. Overall, the text emphasizes the importance of self-awareness, positive thinking, and taking control of one's mind to overcome fears, worries, and negative influences and achieve personal growth and success. The concluding section of the text discusses the power of self-discipline, the importance of controlling one's mind, and the dangers of making alibis to justify failure. It encourages the reader to take control of their thoughts and use the master key, which is the burning desire for a specific form of riches, to achieve success. Key points from the conclusion. 1. Absolute control over your thoughts. The most significant and inspiring fact known to man is that he has absolute control over his thoughts. This divine prerogative allows individuals to shape their own destinies. If one fails to control their mind, they will not be able to control anything else. 2. Self-discipline and mind control. Mind control is the result of self-discipline and habit. Successful individuals have control over their minds and direct their thoughts toward definite objectives. Without this control, success is not possible. 3. Alibis and excuses. People who do not succeed often resort to making alibis and excuses to justify their failures. However, these alibis are simply a reflection of their own weaknesses. The text presents a list of 57 famous alibis that people commonly use to explain their lack of achievement. 4. The Master Key. The Master Key is the burning desire for a specific form of riches. It allows individuals to unlock life's bountiful riches and achieve their goals. The text emphasizes that there is no penalty for using the Master Key, but warns that failure is the price to pay for not using it. 5. Concluding remarks. The text ends with the reminder that the reader now possesses the Master Key and has the opportunity to achieve success and riches. It encourages the reader to take action, conquer self, and use the master key to unlock the doors to life's abundance. The text concludes with a reference to Emerson's quote, "If we are related, we shall meet," suggesting that by reading these pages, the reader and the author have formed a connection. It ends by inviting the reader to take the first step and use the knowledge gained to achieve their desires and dreams.